Good morning, Monday morning, Garden of England. Kind of mist in the air, feel of the morning. I hope incidentally that when the storm went through over the weekend you've kept yourself safe and free from any kind of challenges. Anyway, didn't that week just fly by like all the previous ones? They just fly by, but next Monday, that'll be here before we know it, is when we're going to start the goal setting workshop process, the month-long process this time, in preparation of ensuring that 2025 becomes the best year of your life. How cool would that be? Because it can be, the potential's there, and as you know, the tools and techniques work. By the time we get to next Monday also, for Christians, the Christmas season will be underway with the season of Advent. The commercial Christmas started probably the day after Halloween. You might remember I showed you photographs, or in the video I let you see quickly, the field full of pumpkins. And just in the blink of an eye, that field is now completely turned over, and the next crop is in already. My goodness, life moves on, constantly moving into the future. Are you just going to drift into 25, or are you going to really prepare? And this week's also really important for me because on Wednesday I get, hopefully everything going all well, we'll film the rest of that new course, which will launch in January for your family, your loved ones, your colleagues and stuff like that, friends. So that'll get filmed then. There'll be a case of editing and going into the sound studio to do all the recordings of the meditations, which I'm pretty certain is going to be a really cool course. But in order to prepare for it, you spend this week ahead of Monday self-talking yourself, deleting the program, wearing bell jars in the presence of negativity. Really get into a positive state of mind, start using positive language, self-talk yourself into being confident in sharing the goal setting process with family, loved ones, colleagues and friends. I mean, actually self-talk yourself into doing it with them in a household. Oh my goodness, because there's so many things that we're going to do over those 4 weeks in preparation for 2025, and ultimately the course to support that. It's so important that you get out of your comfort zone to encourage them in a family or a household doing that stuff together. My goodness, what maybe about a small business, what maybe about a team in an office situation or an environment of production, they also join in and go through the process together. Oh my goodness, could you imagine the difference in the kickstart they get to the new year? Never mind all those sessions they'll have, and people like me showing up to do motivational pieces or whatever. But what if they'd actually fully prepared? Oh my goodness, that opportunity is there. Now the other amazing thing is that all going well today, hopefully by the close of tomorrow I will be able to present to you all the third interview with Kathleen, which is just unbelievable. And if you haven't done so already, I strongly recommend that you watch interview 1 and 2. If you did 1, do 2. It's all relevant, it all builds up to the power of what's going to happen in in the interview number 3. Amazing. And of course, I did mention, maybe you haven't watched it, but I've already sent out the emails with the invitation for the 1 o'clock meeting on Thursday on Zoom, for those who are interested in participating on the Dr. Sean O'Mara protocol collaboration sort of research project, where we're going to put together a process for all of us to follow should we want to get back on track physically. We're going to do all the mental stuff, of course, the mind stuff with MindStore, but the physical stuff, getting our bodies back into shape, not with mad exercise, not with big crazy dieting, but just a change of lifestyle. Coming from a man who's done extraordinary research and is very, very clear and very constant, because he's getting endless results, and it's going to be exciting for all of us who wish to pick up on that. So 2025 is a year when you can change your life completely, and we start working on it. You start working on it today with positivizing your thoughts in preparation. Positivize your contributions and conversations. Positivize what you're rehearsing in your mind, the scenarios you're allowed to play through your mind, thinking for a whole week about what you want rather than what you don't want. And one of the things I want you to want is that you engage with others in the goal setting process. So it's not just you that changes, but if you use middle of the night programming and you use the tools and techniques, you'll be able to have open, wonderful conversations with family, friends and loved ones when it comes round to it, towards the end of the week, to encourage them to participate when we start the process next Monday morning of workshopping ourselves to, by the end of the 4 weeks, have uncovered the most exciting, the most amazing, the most desirable, the most compelling set of goals that each of us can commit to, which will involve showing up through 2025, being the best version of yourself, the very best version of yourself, as you journey every day towards that which you wish to genuinely manifest. And you know what will happen? You'll attract people, places, opportunities, ideas. Let me repeat what I always say: things are going to happen to you that otherwise would not happen to you, because you start the process this week, not on Monday. You start this week by positivizing yourself, shifting your attitudes. And if you already think you're a positive person,